Yeah.
So the next one's from next one's from Joe Atherton. The subject is Vince selling WWE. Hello, Keeping 100 crew. First of all, 2 comments before my question, as is the protocol. Disco and his disco list is probably my favorite part of the show. I love how he buries everyone, especially the Hardy kids and their dumb names. Tremendous. Love how Conan chops it up on Twitter with the fans. Always keeps it real and always seemingly in Iran when he tweets. I respect it. Is that true?
Always in Iran, yeah.
On to my questions. Vince, Steph, and Hunter have been selling shares of WWE by the buckets loads recently. Insider trading? Possibly, but there's other things that make me think WWE could be in a lot of trouble. Ratings are tanking. They're making no money on gate receipts or concessions at events with there being no crowds. Rumor has it Fox are furious over their billion-dollar investment with terrible SmackDown ratings. Are WWE bulletproof? If a business is failing or a television show is this bad and getting continuously awful viewing figures, the show gets canned. In short, do you see WWE closing, going to a lesser network, going exclusively to the WWE network, or Vince cutting his losses, selling to Disney, and cashing in to enjoy the twilight of his years? That's Athers from Blackpool, England. First of all, bro, don't everybody that always looks, they hear a story of somebody selling stock. Okay, that's great. They sold stock, but did they take that and just invest in another stock? A different, just one stock transaction doesn't say anything about the person's portfolio.
Wasn't Vince,
so like them selling some of their WWE stock, maybe to invest in another stock is not.
That's very commonplace.
Yeah,
very extremely commonplace. So this guy probably doesn't even. I don't play stocks, but I know that because anybody that's see people with stocks as we do, you trade.
Yeah,
I'm trading this stock for that stock.
And Vince,
so I'm taking
Vince
the money
allegedly,
on this and trading for that. That's how it works.
He was cashing out big time to have cash on hand to start the XFL.
Okay, so that was another reason. So but it was for a reason, not just the stock is tanking, because the company's doing well.
Yeah, plus let's forget, even though they don't have gate receipts, they signed the most lucrative offer in their history, and not just with TV for $1 billion, but also with Saudi Arabia, and then add in all the other shit that they make. So they're not hurting. I can't see him giving it up. I see Vince being there forever. That's his baby. And even if he sold it, I think he'd stay with it in some capacity like Dana White did with UFC. So I do not see him in any shape, and I don't know if Fox considers them a ratings disasters or not. I don't know what they were expecting to get from them. That would be a question.
Because all I hear from the dirt sheet guys every week is how the WWE ratings are terrible and AEW ratings are good, and AEW ratings are lower than the WWE's ratings. So I'm like, I just don't.
Yeah,
I don't know today because
what they're saying is that the overall rating is lower, but the demographic that they care about is 18 through 49.
Well,
that's the one where we always beat them.
Our product in the late 90s, giving you trading the culture back then for the culture here and everything. If you fast forward to 20 years and it was the year 2020 and the networks were giving out the money that they're giving now. And our product was on TV, we'd be getting like $5 billion a year from the thing because the ratings are ridiculous, especially the demographic. Like back then, the average age, the middle age of wrestling fans was like 28 years old. Like we were right in the heart of the demographic of the young, the 18 of whatever it is. So I don't know. I'm not as familiar on the rating stuff today's because I don't. Because you can just see there's not a lot of fans that are engaged that like wrestling anymore. And it's like they're trying to tell us that the ratings are fine. I'm like, all right, whatever. So